So guys, welcome to the second half of the round 2 for the lower bracket. So we have URUK versus Team IISc, our home team. We have URUK on the defenders and Team IISc on the attackers, and they'll be playing the fracture map. This is a one map elimination, and this is a pretty exciting match because both teams will be giving their fullest, because this map will result in the elimination of one team. So we've got standard chamber picks on both sides, and we've got a neon by Nobi. Nobi has played Jet and Chamber, and he's been popping off. He's a player to watch out for. We've also got Gen 1 playing Breach and Praxis on Smokes with Brim. Both teams have the Smokes.
Choose your agent.
So, sorry for that. We had a small issue with the recording with background, and really glad to see the neon pick from Team IISc.
Yep, this is one of the first neon picks that we've seen in this tournament.
And neon and breach, like
No
really good map picks, like agent picks for this map particularly. We hope to see some good plays from Team IISc. You know, we're supporting. On the other side, from Group A, is this the same comp from yesterday, Aditya? I think so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So
They're playing a pretty standard comp on defense. You have Brim with the smoke stage, wall, fade, raise, and chamber. The usual, the normal meta. But IISc is doing something little different, playing raise and
let's see by the time.
Yep.
Why now? Neon is also a standard pick on this map. Let's see.
Yep. We have seen Asuna and all the pro players play Neon on Fracture.
Victor was the one who opened the floodgates really, no?
Yep, he did. He had one of the most amazing...
on during Master 1.
Breach is also really powerful when it comes
Even
to Fracture.
Stop everyone in the tracks with Breach. And is this one of the first Breach picks too?
I don't think anyone has actually played Breach in any of the tournaments.
Certainly not any of the matches I've attended so far. Cautious start from Team IISc.
They are coming up through Dish, pretty cautiously, and we have 2 up on Arcade as well.
And interesting name there. We hope you're alright, KV. Swayze gets the first pick onto Boolean switch. CLFP has made his way inside. Interesting. It is looking to just hide in arcade. Oh, that's one.
It's good right click.
Oh,
He gets taken out by
the reload
Swayze.
is unfortunate. Just unfortunate. Maybe hit solo queue, making his way.
Gets taken out by Raze.
Hits one tap.
Slow, yet precise, yeah.
Bro, that's something you don't
Player
want to see.
standing.
A pretty strong defense round by URUK.
That was just, I don't know how to say it. It was careless. Maybe they got a bit overeager. Maybe they lost their cool.
Yep.
Clean start from URUK. Not as clean from IISc.
I feel the whatever attack they were doing wasn't that structured as well.
Yeah.
They were planning on entering B side, I guess, but then a last minute change. They
Boolean
planned on
switch,
going
though.
back to A.
The thing I'm worried about is Boolean switch on this chamber. He didn't frag out as well like as he did on the Reyna.
Yep.
The last time we played
We saw him play the Reyna, he literally popped off.
But like he was not successful on the chamber.
Yep. You see a save on the IISc.
No solo queue
They're just eating up their saves like.
like we saw yesterday. URUK doesn't let up on the ecos, right? The match yesterday, they didn't lose. I don't think they managed to get thrifty.
They didn't even bother getting the spike from spawn.
Yeah.
They're just
That's-
trying to get as many picks.
That was scary.
Player standing.
I mean, they're just going into the crosshair.
Looking to be a flawless, not that to be one.
This gives a pretty good economy for Team URUK as well.
Medu's X though on the Stinger. And I don't think they'll like invest any more resources into this round. If they manage to pull out a win, it's alright. But
And it would be a huge bonus as well for URUK.
it's a must win for IISc at this point because if they lose any of their guns, yeah,
It's pretty much
that's just more money in the bank for URUK.
URUK, yes.
So far, we've not seen a structured attack from IISc, and URUK is going to push. Good flash, but this nade is going to get. I don't know how the Ruka managed to not connect onto Nobi. They make their way onto. Okay. Changing the spam. So there's a presence on dish. This gets blocked off. Yeah, they just missed this. I don't know how they managed to miss. Dave is not hitting quickly on the counter. Dave is low though. Dave is low. Yeah. He needs to wait for a heal himself.
Yep.
And
Chamber might try and push through Sands, but they are expecting a few on the drop. Chamber is slowly making his way to
yeah,
arcade.
this looks like to be this looks like a wise
And,
decision. But
teleport's
is
ready.
he aware of Sage?
No, Sage and Brim are holding their side pretty well.
I'd love to see IISc, just get back onto
Yep.
B.
URUK has read the rotate and they are rotating to
30 seconds
as
left.
They still have the fast lane from Neon. Just, push into side. But is that what? No fast lane. Yeah, that was a nice shot from him, Just hit the ponytail of the stage.
10 seconds left.
Medu's X with the stinger though, he's managed to get 3
Bomb
kills.
planted.
Gets one.
And he
Gets
gets
one.
one.
Gets his one. He's looking for another. And this is the sort of close combat you hope IISc would avoid. But Nobi gets another. So now it's a 4 on 3.
They have Chamber playing on
Nobi's
the
weak.
long as well,
Nobi's
but
weak. And the Raze has her sights set on Nobi. That is not the
they're
No,
flanking
Medu's
from
X
tower
gets
as
another.
well.
And Nobi's dead.
Last player standing.
Is this?
This was not the type of hold we were expecting to see. I
They
feel
just-
they could have played better, and I think the shots are not connecting they wanted.
It was, yeah, they're struggling right now, but maybe they have to perform better. There's no maybe. If they want to survive this, if they want to move forward onto the next round, they have to play better.
Bonus goes to URUK, and now
IISc has to save that.
IISc definitely has to
URUK
save.
has their bank set for the next 2 rounds. Maybe.
Yep.
Next 2 or 3 rounds, they have their bank set. IISc
They don't have a
need to pull
chance.
out this thrifty, They need to get some picks.
I feel their attack needs to be a little more structured. What I feel is they're getting a little too flustered, and they're
Yeah.
maybe they don't have a good idea of what to do.
Nice shot.
That was a nice shot
Nice
by
shot
Nobi.
by Nobi. Crazy is just Nobi is good. He played well yesterday. He's playing well now. And the thing is, Boolean switch needs to come online, and he's not getting a single pick. That's not the start you want.
That was a beautiful shot by Traxxas,
Yeah.
but Chamber has that aim.
Traxxas is not a smoke.
Spike
player.
down B.
Yep, I've known him to be a Chamber player, and
It's not his comfort pick.
in the past few past few matches that he played,
He's looking to be a controller.
Teleport's
but,
ready.
He's someone you would expect to see as a fragging agent on a fragging agent. So nobody is hitting those shots. I don't know how. He's don't make those
that was a really clean shot by Nobi.
Nobi has a rifle now and a light shield. He can turn this around, you know. He can turn this
Definitely, it's a 2v3 and it's not impossible.
Around. Yeah. And Gen 1 is crispy with his aim too. You can never count him out. But though they're
30 seconds left.
they're aware. Now Fade is aware of where both players are. They've heard
Enemy remaining.
There's way too many angles to hold on this. Arcade, you need to hold more. Save.
10 seconds left.
Nice try, but it is what it is.
Busy with the clean pick. They're not worried about how many players they lose to, right?
Yep.
As I said, the banks are set. Little bit of overflow from Fade, who hasn't died once yet. And pretty much everyone on URUK is doing better than the ones on IISc right
Yep,
now.
we can, the margin in aim, beat aim, or beat structure is, I think, visible here.
I see. They need Chamber to come online. He's still on a 0. Nobody's hitting his shots, but that isn't translating into kills pretty well. So
He gets a
That-
headshot through the stun
That-
and a nade
that
kill.
was unlucky. I don't know what else to call it. And on the other side, with Chamber getting a
Down and out.
That was a
Traxxas.
really nice kill by Traxxas.
Smoke down.
So it's Traxxas and Gen 1 with again. It's just stuck into that pillar. He's not going to move out anytime soon. They'll have to pull out a rotate. Spike on B.
One enemy remaining.
That was not
Spike down A.
up to Traxxas.
Medusax has his ult as well to prevent, the plant on B side.
I don't think they're going to waste the ult.
But they do have Spike right now. They have.
This is starting the spike.
They're
Looks to
being
be a
cautious
5-0.
as well, and they're not trying to,
Traxxas gets his ult online as well.
But I don't think he's gonna push it. I think he's gonna save this round.
Might choose to ult spike
30 seconds left.
him, but that would not be a wise decision.
Yep, he would just waste his ult then.
Looks to save his gun. And it looks like URUK are on a 5-0 start.
Yep, that's a really strong start.
Yep. And I don't know, like, IC strats are not working out.
10 seconds left.
And
Yeah.
the way this round started was just unfortunate. Like, Raze was conquest and still managed to one-tap Raze,
Yeah.
Like Neon, I'm sorry. Like, nobody just got deleted.
And
He tried
and
doing a
as
bit
well,
flashy,
like he got a kill with his grenade as well. He got 2 picks, and that's a lot of
Each
value.
round is starting that way, his range is getting a lot of value, and we would hope that, IC would maybe stay back a bit. And the way
Yep, and they would,
I didn't agree with the the way Nobi started that round. The way Conquest, right? But I've just gotten
And-
the pick, and
Yep.
he bunny hopped. He tried to get closer.
And
tried
it's
to pull
one
out a
thing
slide.
when you bunny hop and go around and around the player, and it's another thing to just blatantly walk into his crosshair.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't expect the kill because
He was
Raze
concussed.
Raze was concussed, but that's careless.
Hopefully they learn from their mistakes now and maybe perform better. They break Sage Wall on Arcade. So we have Sage and Neon. They're trying to make their way back to Dish.
Thing is,
And we
IC
have-
has some incredible players. You saw the clutch. Like we all remember the way KV
Yep.
clutch, right?
Yep.
So that 4v1 clutch is unbelievable. Like,
But then again, I feel like it's a once in a
yeah.
a
Maybe
blue
he'll
moon
put-
opportunity that he just caught and utilized it to its fullest.
That's what he'll have to do this match too.
We
Just
need to
make-
see some sort of miracle here, otherwise it's looking
Yeah.
pretty grim.
They have to have a guy who just pops off one round and maybe he'll start and he'll start to snowball into something. Same as that.
Even over here, I felt like there
That ult
were
got
3
wasted.
shots,
Yeah.
but he gets literally no one on side.
They
30
went to
seconds
side,
left.
They went to side. They have to get post plant. But they don't have enough basic there. Crazy gets the initial pick. The game's not going well for Brazil. They have the fade out for Rickon as well.
A missed result.
Last player
He
standing.
gets taken out.
It's Draxus again. Oh, Draxus, man. Draxus is trying his best.
He is.
He's not getting any support from his teammates. So
Yep. I think out of everyone in the team, I felt like Draxus is trying. He has the best aim at least. I felt.
he's trying his hardest.
Yep.
Little bit of I don't know what to say. URUK are just feeling it. They're comfortable.
Yep.
They're out to get revenge against Erratic. They want to. I'm sure they want to face Erratic once more.
Yeah.
Get revenge for yesterday. They looked to
Need
be
a
in the
corner.
driver's seat. They had a 10-8 lead. Erratic managed to beat them. 13 to 10. I think it was. They
Yeah.
got distracted. And URUK just want to say that they just want to put out a statement. That we know we lost yesterday,
But we're coming back stronger and better.
Boolean switch, man. We're still on that 0.
Is he planning on a 5-stack on B long?
At some point, I hope IISc takes a timeout. Get the
Launching
team
smoke.
back. Oh,
See ya.
and he
You
doesn't
will
get
not
traded
kill my ally player.
They did not pursue that kill and they did not kill him.
How did they not trade? And he still has great value from his sports, right? That's the thing. Trade is on that. And they're not going to expect
Rest.
for that lap.
It was pretty careless not to watch long. They're all just stuck up in tower and
He's literally
they're trying to do something.
Williams is great to get this game. Yeah, nice pick. Williams is great to get
Standing.
one scorer. If
Finally, a round win for IISc.
there's- And if there's any way to start start your kills, get those numbers on the board, that was the round fluid. Nice round from Williams. I know that I've been hard on this guy, but he needs to show up. He's the chamber.
It's
He's the one
it's
that's-
the
that
agent
is-
made for fragging out in Valorant.
Young Heat today are so
So
dead.
he's
He's the
probably
one that
he
needs
is
to
gonna ult
put the
this
team
one.
on his back. We see an op on KV, interesting. And on the other side, Chambers with the op.
You want to play? Let's play.
Nice
was a-
pick, nice pick by
That
Nali.
was a good pick. by
Another one.
Coming through. Go, go, go.
And Williams with-
This was a really good entry by Team IISc.
Spike
One of the
planted.
best
I
entries
think
that I've
this is what they wanted to do in
Yep,
earlier rounds.
yep.
Didn't manage to do it, but well, clean entry. That
Swayze
that
gets the
could
kill
prove
on
to be
that.
expensive, but Traxxas is holding it. I like this positioning by Traxxas. He's aware. He's going to help his team at some point. I hope.
Yep, he is.
Oh no, Swayze though.
Swayze is feeling it, man. He's
Swayze on the 3K.
Business.
But
Last player standing.
how did
There you
this
go.
go from a 5-3 to a 3-1?
there you go. It's just skill diff, I'd say. Swayze played a major role in this retake. And he's just-
Swayze was fragging with yesterday too, and
Yep.
he's putting up the numbers.
That was a really good entry and a good plant as well, but I felt that
The thing is-
because the post plant was
the thing is
lackluster.
Breach. on Team IISc. He's using all his util, all his classes to get that entry, and he has nothing to
Play
prevent the
post,
retake,
yes.
prevent the retake from happening. The thing is, URUK are doing the same thing every round, and they're managing to get it done. IISc needs to have a conversation and do
One
it,
enemy
because
remaining.
otherwise they just
Strike
pick up
down
in this.
A.
Okay, this is just outright 17.
How many times have we seen this push in, push outs? Every time? Perhaps? Only
And
time?
and IISc is just pushing, man. I don't know. They're not playing that cautiously and thinking about what they should do next.
They're confident, but maybe it's time to sit back, have a timeout, think about your strats again.
Here.
Nice. Reels and Zoesi and Fade, like they're all. URUK is just dragging out evenly across the board. We see Chamber with less kills, but that's because he's just sitting back and
Chilling with the op.
easy on them. And
They did realize that it was a save for Team IISc and they are playing an aggressive defense.
Boolean switch and then off angle, but they're not pushing Boolean. They're holding back. They got the picks. They know it's a 5-on-3. They just sit back and play.
Come through. Oh no. Grenade. I'm out of here.
The speeds from Raze are all down. Nobody
Down A. One
Raze
enemy
is just
remaining.
popping up. Oh, that was a failed nade.
We're just going to push and get Chamber, is it?
So we got 3K again, 3K in a row.
Feeding on these ecos is nice.
I think the match is pretty one-sided by now.
Looks to be a good one.
Yep.
I actually need to pull something out of the bag right now. And
I mean, it would be a miracle, literally a miracle if they, came back from this
they
score.
have to try for a 90 half at least.
URUK is
least
leading
they
by
have-
8 points and it looks pretty grim for Team IISc.
And
They
they
are
have
fade
ults
on
across
the-
the board. Apart from Zwezi, they have ults across the board. And
Yep.
Zwezi can get those frags quick and have his ult as well. Chamber sitting on the nasty angle. They're not moving at that angle.
Yep, that was a really good off angle.
The thing is, these guys are, feeling it. Medudex is suddenly that Where's the trade? Where's the trade? That's what I want to see. Where's the trade? Why was Williams switch alone? A wasted ult by Raze, but doesn't matter. They got the space they wanted.
There you go, the off angle was for you there. And again, 5v2.
Last player standing.
The smoke of it.
Fade is just spamming.
Suicide at this time. 10-1. URUK really putting out a statement.
Last round in the half.
A strong and bold one at that.
It's a clinic. So, no wasted. A timeout. A Team IISc. But too little, too late at this point.
Yep, they should have taken a timeout earlier.
Yeah,
I felt, just to stop the momentum maybe and catch their nerves, but the score is 10-1 and URUK is up by 9 points.
IISc played Silcord before this, right?
Yep, I felt they put on a better performance when they played against Chilcard.
Yeah, they really tried, but
Yep. And again, URUK is also playing very diligently, and
URUK were really.
all of their
I feel
teammates
like,
are.
I feel like URUK, that loss yesterday really hurt them. Like, they were in the driver's seat,
Yep.
and they
That
just
match was neck and neck. The scores would even out each every
each
other
half
round, and
They just don't want this to happen again, no?
I don't know. I feel
that
Team
loss
IISc is taking this a little too casually, like it's a normal ranked game, and
URUK are, playing with the lives on the line. It feels.
Yep.
They're not careless. They lost one round. That was it, and that was the round with the nice entry by Nobi.
yeah.
The Team IISc doesn't have what I would call a good defensive comp too, but it's alright. We'll see what happens. Timeout.
Grenade.
IISc needs to win. I've been saying that for the past 2 rounds, but they need to win this. Gets one with the bucket. That's as much as you can hope for a bucket. Chambers again. They didn't notice Chambers last time. That's the worst thing. The goal on the side.
They just aren't, able
They can't get on
to.
the side. They can't.
Yeah,
It's up to.
they're just not feeling it today.
It's up to General KZ and Boolean switch again. Boolean switch pulls back one. But he's
Last
good.
player standing.
Zoezi cuts him off. Just like that. It's 3-on-1. URUK looking to make this 11-1. They're not wasting time at all. They're willing to let IISc push onto them. And they're willing to get those kills. Breach planting. Doesn't have a
planted.
success for the next 30 seconds. Up to solely his gun skills. Next one. But Zoezi did his job,
Yep, he did.
Breach is low. And Medusax has one smoke left. Chamber practically has his entire util left. An op.
And a knock.
And the RP. Medusax going to go for the defuse.
While Chamber holds the offending. Yep, it was a really good,
Clinical defending.
Yeah, and even the retake as well. The Chamber
Switching
holding
sides.
that tower angle with the op and Brim smoking and
I think the last cap ban was from IISc. So fracture,
they did.
technically it was their choice to play fracture. Fracture looks to be a comfort pick for URUK as well. They played fracture yesterday against Team Erratic.
yes, they did.
Played the same map again. They definitely watched their board against Erratic yesterday, figured out what they did wrong.
They have definitely improved and they've come back stronger than what they were in the last game, and it really shows in their gameplay.
3-minute pause. It's what I like to see, teams coming back from their mistakes, learning from their mistakes.
I mean, this is the half, and where the attackers and defenders switch, we'll have a slight 2-minute break and get right back to it. Scores 11-1 and URUK is up by 10 and
URUK wouldn't want this break,
they are in a,
they're feeling it. They
constant
have the
momentum.
with them. And IISc, I've been saying this for the past 5 rounds, it feels like, but IISc have to win one, They have to stop the momentum, they have to win one, they have to string rounds
but
together.
at this point, one is not going to be enough, right?
Yeah, they have to string multiple rounds together. And URUK win one, they're on map point. If they win the pistol, they're going to win the eco.
Yep. So it really depends on this pistol. If they win this pistol, then it's gonna be a really major for them.
Even if IISc lose this pistol, they have to make it expensive for URUK so that they're forced by the next round.
But
Could have
then
some-
again, the score will be 12, and then it'll be match point for URUK. Right?
We've seen crazier comebacks though.
We have.
We had a 11-1 comeback ourselves,
Yep.
so it's not over yet. And
Hopefully they play their defense well.
we need to see some nice off angles though from Boolean switch. And like, was it a mistake putting Draxis on a controller instead of Chamber? We're
Yep,
not
honestly, even I've personally known Draxis to be a
Draxis
chamber
Draxis is
and
cracked
or
with his
arena,
switch.
and he's really good with his aim as well.
Yes.
But we don't see that with Boolean switch.
Boolean
Boolean
switch
switch was
is
really good with his Reina though on the previous match that we saw. But Chamber isn't really the character for him. I feel
Tear them
Chamber
down.
is all about
Maybe
that.
he's just not feeling it. Maybe he's a momentum guy.
Yep.
This
Another
this
off angle by.
Yeah, this is an angle. This is the angle I like.
Fails to get a proper pick. Raise position.
Yeah.
Tower.
Teleport's ready.
Gets one. That's a kill, but it's too late.
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
Toby gets one. It's all up to Draxius again.
Spike
We saw
planted.
Draxius pull out from miraculous spots, but
He gets taken out by Fate.
clean
12-1 and it's gonna be the match point for URUK.
Match point.
Okay. This is, I don't know what to call this other than a warning to the other teams, right?
Yep, this is a really
They're
strong
out, URUK
comeback.
are out for blood. I think they were the second seeds that lost. They didn't expect it to be the upper finals.
Yep.
And they're clear with the statement, you know. They're saying we're going to demolish every way team on our way now. And we're not going to let up, even if
Yep.
we're not going to score. It's all serious from us. And,
Big stunning aim.
oh, this flash is... That was careless, I knew it.
That
We're
was
not
some
going-
crispy shots by...
Yeah, bullets is pulls back one. This is the south of things. Draxis with the sheriff. Draxis has the solo hold the side, you know. Oh.
Here.
Last player standing.
Well, this is
All
looking
up to
pretty
good.
grim for Team IISc here.
Spike planted.
A
You know,
GG well
Neon
played
with the-
comes up from chamber.
A clean
Ruby.
shot.
Time for you to show up. Oh, clean shots. Too late.
There you go.
Well played,
Right.
URUK. Well played. Like, you guys,
Yep, they did not
Might be rude,
slack
but-
off on any
Yeah.
single round.
they aim diff, they skill diff, they util
Yep.
diff.
And they had
diff,
strat diffs as well. So, yeah, this is...
Well played to IISc. They tried their hardest, but you know,
You know,
sometimes